In a small village nestled between rolling hills, there was a monastery known for its serene wisdom. A young monk named Ryo had been sent there by his family, hoping that the peaceful surroundings would help him find clarity. But despite the stillness of the temple, Ryo was constantly restless. He struggled with a feeling that he was running out of time. He had spent years trying to build something, a successful business, recognition in his community, and approval from his family. Yet as he sat in meditation, he often found his mind racing with thoughts of missed opportunities and unfulfilled potential. I should be doing more. I should be further along by now, he thought, each passing day feeling like a failure. Ryo's anxiety over his future became so overwhelming that one morning, he finally approached his teacher, the elder Zen master Seiji, with a question that had been eating at him for months. "Master," he said, his voice tinged with frustration, "I've been here for nearly a year now, yet I feel no closer to achieving what I want. Time is slipping away, and I fear I am not growing fast enough." Seiji, sitting under a tree, didn't respond immediately. Instead, he invited Ryo to join him in the village square. Together, they watched the people move through their daily routines, some selling vegetables, others carrying baskets, and children laughing as they ran through the market. After a while, Seiji asked, "What do you see?" "People, moving quickly, always busy. Everyone seems to be in a hurry," Ryo replied, watching a merchant hastily pack his wares. "True," Seiji said, "but look closer." Ryo squinted at a nearby stall. A woman was weaving a basket, her hands moving slowly but with precision. It seemed effortless, yet the basket was beautiful, strong, and perfectly crafted. "She's working with care," Ryo said, surprised. "Yes," Seiji nodded. "Do you see how time flows in her hands? It does not hurry, yet her work is both deliberate and complete. Each action matters, and each moment is enough. She does not race towards an imagined future, but embraces the present task. Her focus is not on where she will be, but on what she is doing now." Ryo paused, a realization dawning upon him. "I've been too focused on where I'm going, not on where I am." "Exactly," Seiji smiled gently. "You fear you are falling behind because you are looking ahead too much. In the search for success, you miss the only thing that truly exists: this moment." Ryo felt a shift inside. The monk had always known the teachings about living in the present, but he had never fully embraced them. His ambitions, his desire to prove himself, had clouded his vision. Days passed, and instead of rushing through his tasks or worrying about the future, Ryo began to follow Seiji's advice. He took his time with the smallest actions, sweeping the temple floor, preparing meals, even meditating. At first it felt unnatural. His old habits of rushing through everything clung to him like a shadow. But slowly, he began to notice the subtle beauty in his work. He noticed the small, gentle movements of his breath, the texture of the stone under his hands, the sound of each footstep on the gravel path. One morning after several weeks, Seiji asked, "How do you feel now, Ryo?" The young monk smiled for the first time in a long while. "I feel present, not just in the tasks I do, but in my life." Seiji nodded. "True progress comes not from running faster or achieving more, but from moving with intention. Time will always move forward. The key is not to race ahead, but to engage fully with each moment. That is the path to mastery." Ryo left the conversation with a new understanding. Success was not measured in how quickly he could reach his goals, but in how deeply he could commit to the process. He realized that in the act of slowing down and paying attention to the present, he could experience growth and progress without the burden of anxiety. Months later, Ryo had not only found peace, but had also noticed that his actions, taken one step at a time, were leading him toward the success he had once thought would elude him. His work, his relationships, and his inner peace were all blooming naturally, not from force, but from patience and consistent attention. Actionable lesson. The story of Ryo teaches us that success is not found in rushing or in fear of time running out. It is found in giving ourselves fully to each moment, taking consistent, mindful steps without distraction. If you feel overwhelmed, remember that what matters most is not where you are going, but what you are doing right now. Commit to the present, and the future will unfold naturally.